Welcome to this edition. This is yoga, part 3, and yes, I am your Silver Sneaker Yoga instructor. Now, I'm learning just like you, and because I'm learning as I go, you're going to learn as you go, so this should be an achievable yoga class for those individuals that might be just intimidated by the sound of yoga. It can be done in the seated position, it can be done in the standing position, and today I'm going to do a combination of both, seated and standing, and I hope that you enjoy it and that you join me because this is going to assist you manage stress. It's going to help you with some pain management, it's going to help you with your balance, it's going to help you with your core, it's going to help you with your muscular endurance, it's going to help you increase strength, it's going to help you increase functional movements through all the different planes, flexibility, and some coordination and the cognitive aspect of it as well. Now I just got tongue twisted there, of it as well. There you go. So there's 5 parts to this. Before we get started, let me review a few other things. If you have any lightheadedness, pain, dizziness, discomfort, or fatigue, hit the pause button and come back a little bit later. The other thing is visit my website, www.jessesawyer.com. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Enjoy it. Give me comments. Hopefully you like it, and invite others to come take this class with me. Then we got the virtual liability. You should always consult with your physician before engaging in any physical activity program. By participating in this online exercise with me, you assume all dangerous, hazards, risks of such participation. Exercises demonstrated by the instructor in this online class can be demanding. If you're unable to safely perform these exercises, please modify them or choose a different set of exercises. Make sure you hydrate, make sure you sit up on the edge of that chair, make sure if you are standing that you get yourself in a nice, good, strong strength position, toes over knees, knees over hips, hips over shoulders, tuck the belly, tuck the tailbone, and this again is a perceived exertion of 1 through 3. 3 being meaning you're uncomfortable, 1 you're kind of just relaxed, ready to go, 2 you're doing the work with me, and then 3 you get to the uncomfortability stage where you can't hold maybe one of those moves that we're going to be doing, and you don't have to. So if you can't hold it, don't hold it, do what you can. Now, typically through most of the moves, we're going to be doing a 3 to 5 breath count or a 5 count kind of down and then moving to the next one. So again, yoga is to hold those positions and to, again, strengthen, get greater flexibility, get functional movement, core strength, balance, all that good stuff right here. So let's get started. We're going to get to that warm-up. Again, that's the first part, the warm-up part, the work part, the cool-down part, final stretch, and then the relaxation. Warm up, here we go. So in order to warm up, we want to work different areas. We want to work those wrists, we want to work those legs, and we want to work the neck because we want to make sure that we're moving all those parts throughout this yoga so that you are comfortable. So the initial exercise, I'm going to just put my hands right here on my thighs, and I'm going to do a cervical rotation to the left side. You can take a nice inhalation if you want, and then exhale on the way forward. You're going to cervical rotate to your right. Come back forward, cervical rotate or neck rotation again to your left with a nice inhalation. Again, nice and tall, and then a nice exhalation. And then the same thing to that right side, and then back to that front. Cervical side bend next, to the left, back to neutral, to the right, back to neutral. Again, this is the warm-up, and we're just working on getting the neck stretched out at this initial phase, back to that center, and then again to the right. And any form of neck exercise could work. You can drop the chin to the chest, take it up, drop that chin back to that chest or that sternum, and then take it back up. There you go. Or you could also do some chin tucks. And chin tucks are just learn from the side, taking your chin back, hold it for a moment, and you kind of look like a rooster, right? Another good exercise. But that's how I want to get the neck warmed up. Again, it's yoga, it's achievable, and that's why you're taking it with me. Next exercise we want to work on is we want to work on those lower extremities. We want to get the ankle, we're gonna get those knees, we're gonna get all that in some type of flexion or extension. So one of the things I'm going to do in regards to that is I'm going to just lift up my leg right underneath it with my left side, and I'm gonna roll that ankle. I'm gonna roll the other direction, and then I'm gonna lift that toes up towards me, that dorsiflex, and then I'm going to exhale and drop down. So again, you can take a nice inhalation here, nice inhalation as you lift up. Exhale as you circle around. Inhale as you bring those toes up. Exhale as you drop that leg down. This is not going to be the only time we do a motion like this. Now, if you can't do that at home because you can't move the lower extremities, you can always lift up the wrist, rotate the wrist, and then drop them down for those that are sitting in that wheelchair at home or don't have the ability to move those lower extremities. Again, ankle, opposite direction this time. Dorsiflex, exhale on the way down. Nice inhalation, up. Exhale as you rotate. Inhale as you come up. Exhale as you drop down. Excellent job. We want to get those hips moving. We want to get the knee moving. We want to get the flexion of the ankle as well. And then the other thing is we want to try this full body maneuver where we can get some lateral flexion as well. But I'm just going to take those arms up and I'm just going to kind of sink them down. So nice inhalation, but on this time, I'm not going to go as high. I'm going to go about shoulder height. And then I'm just going to bring those elbows and hinge them in and drop it down. Circle around. This is like you're synced with the chi. Bend at the elbows, coming in towards your shoulders. Again, this is our warm-up phase. Nice inhalation. Excellent job. Nice shrug on the way up. Roll back. A nice little shrug again. Roll back. Nice little shrug. And roll them back. Shake them all the way off. There you go. You can do some lateral movement as well. Spinal flexion, extension, all that good stuff. We're going to bring it to you right now with some of those moves. So we're going to go back to that cat and cow move. We're going to go back to the airplane move. And we're going to go back to that lateral raise move. So part 3 or episode 3, we're going to really repeat some of those exercises that we've been doing. And then hopefully in part 4, we bring you something new and improved. So in order to do the cat and cow, you're going to be nice in the seated position. I'm going to do all this in the seated position, but we can and do have the ability to do this from the standing position. Is you're going to just roll into that C, nice inhalation, and then a nice exhalation as you get tall. So side view would look like this if you need that visual. You want to add those legs to it, you would just drop those hands down to the side on the side, and as you inhale, lift up that left leg and exhale, nice and tall. Inhale. Taking those hands on the thighs. We're going to go to the airplane. So we're going to just lean forward. As we lean forward, we're going to take that right arm back. Kind of just holding that for like a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it forward. Same thing with the left side. Lean, take the arm back. You can breathe through it, hold it. Again, this is really for mobilization of the shoulder, and then both hands back for that airplane. So you can lean forward first and then take the arms or you take the arms back and then lean forward. I like to lean forward first and then take the arms. Bring them back, lean a little bit forward, and then take the arm back on that right side. You got your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lean forward, take the arm back on the left. A couple breaths, bring it back, and then take both hands back again. And kind of simultaneously on this one where you lean forward and arms back. You're going to be working that transverse abdominis, you're going to be working that rectal abdominis, and you're going to be in this flexion phase, and then you go to the extension. Lift that arm up nice and high on your right side. Lean over to your left. Nice lateral flexion. Nice inhale here. Exhale here. Nice inhalation here. Exhale here. Inhale here. Exhale here. And again, you got your lateral flexion, nice inhalation. Right hand goes up, lean to your left. Back to that center. Exhale down. Left hand goes back up. Exhale. Now let's put all three together. Awesome job, way to get through that. And now we're gonna go into, we did the warm-up stage, we did the work stage, we're gonna go to the cool-down stage. If you need hydration, get the hydration, pay attention to rate of perceived exertion, and I'm gonna be in the standing position now, utilizing that chair if necessary as I go through 3 different types of exercises with you at this point. So I'm going to do, well, maybe I'm only going to do 2 exercises with you. I'm going to do the tree pose and the downward dog, and we will add another one next time that we do this. So in order to do that tree pose, pretty simple. Use that chair if you need to it. If you're in that seat, kind of just put your hands right here on your sides like this, and then you're just going to slide that right foot into this position. And it's just kind of like a hold position. Now, if you can advance that position and you can move that right foot up to the calf, hold in this position. Now, if you can hold in this position, you can move up just a little higher if you need to, or hold it there. But the only difference is now is I'm going to just bring those hands in here like this. And again, all the weight is on that left side. And I'm just going to lift up. Hands nice and tall. There you go. And you're in your tree position, or you're in your tree pose. And you might be a little wobbly initially, and you just bring them all the way back down. Now, I'm going to move back just a little bit, so hopefully that you can see my feet. So I'm going to be just in this position. If I need the chair, I'm just going to slide, hold myself in this position. I'm going to move that foot up, move those hands together, or you can keep them here, or you can keep one here, or here. Nice inhalation here. Excellent job. And we're just going to switch. So if you need to use that chair, you just switch. Slide that left foot in. Hands go here on the thighs if you're in that seat. Or you can bring them into this position right here, just like this. Good job. Bring it up. Hold that position. Nice inhalation. You're kind of just holding that position, and you might be a little wobbly. Use that chair if necessary. That is your tree pose, and now we're going to go to that downward facing dog. I'm going to demonstrate in that standing position where I kind of just put my feet back, hands here, and then I just kind of lean down into this position. Nice height on that. I can walk my feet back a little farther if necessary. Bending down, keeping that head always above the heart. And I'm just trying to sink. And not only does it stretch out my arms, but it stretches my lower back out as well. Now we can go to that seated position and do that exact same exercise, that downward dog. I'm going to just raise those hands out in front of me. I'm going to take that right over left. I'm going to lean forward, and then I'm going to lift those arms up and lean forward just a little bit more. Holding that position. Bring them all the way back. I'll turn so you can see that position again from this. Nice and tall. I'm going to raise those hands shoulder width or shoulder height, shoulder width. Lean on forward. Take the right over left or left over right. Lean forward a little bit more. Lift those arms up and lean. Holding that position there. Excellent job. I'll do that one more time. Show you from the opposite direction. Nice and tall. Take those hands out in front. Best way again to do this is take that left over right as we're out here. Lean on forward a little bit more. Lift them up and bend. There you go. Feel that in that back. Feel that in that diaphragm because you are putting some compression on that lower back and on that chest. And then bring them up nice and tall. That's your second exercise for the final stretch. And now what we'll go to is we'll go to some more final stretches. I guess that would be more of the cool down. And now we'll go to some of that final stretches where we do the wave hands like clouds. We're going to bring that right hand here, left hand out. And then we're going to just take that right hand up and left hand down through here. And we're just going to circle those hands through this motion, just like this. A nice good wave hands like clouds. If you want to go to that Tai Chi, you can wave hands clouds like this. And point those palms towards me. There you go. So again, when we do this, it's your warm-up. It's your work. It's your cool down. Our final stretches right now. Bring those hands back. Bring them in. Nice inhalation out. Nice exhalation as you curl back. Nice inhale. Nice exhale. Nice inhale out. Nice curl back. Exhale. Nice inhale. And nice exhale. And remember, be in contentment today and smile. Put that smiling face on your hands. You got a choice. You can smile or you can frown. You should smile because you completed this and this was achievable. And this was yoga with me, Jesse Sawyer, nationally recognized inclusive fitness trainer and SilverSneakers Flex instructor. Peace, my friends. Keep coming back. Episode 3. They should just continue to keep on getting better as we do them.